January, we're in Excel, it must be the London Boat Show. We're here on the first day, press preview day, and the buzz is already building. And that's because there's some really interesting stuff to see here this year. Like, for example, what we're standing on now, the new Princess 75 motor yacht. There's a Sunseeker 131 yacht outside, and also Beneteau's new Swift Trawler 30. We're going to show you around all of the most interesting things at this year's show. Let's get started. Behind me is the latest launch from Princess. It's their 75 motor yacht, makes its worldwide debut here at London. Princess has made it very clear that this boat is about interior volume. So you have a full beam midships master cabin, which has separate access from the saloon to the rest of the cabins. You have 3 guest cabins forward, and they're all en suite as well. The hull is a tweaked version of the Bernard Olesinski Deep V design, which means that the boat is supposed to plane slightly earlier on and improve fuel efficiency. Despite that, even with the smallest 1,625 horsepower engines, this boat should be good for 33 knots. With the largest engines, it should be good for 35. One interesting tweak that they've made in the saloon, and something that we expect to see rolled out in future designs, is a floor-to-ceiling window next to the dining room on the main deck. So when you're dining inside, you still have fantastic views out from the windows. Like the smaller 68, the 75 has a full walk-through seating area on the bow. Not only does that give you a separate living area on deck, it also makes it easy to jump from side to side to crew the boat. The flybridge extends aft well out over the cockpit, which leaves room for either a fixed sun pad and wet bar, storage for a tender with a crane, or if you want to go full super yacht, a hot tub. Behind me is the new Sunseeker 131. Not only is it the largest boat at this London Boat Show, it's the largest boat ever to be launched at any London Boat Show. The standard layout comprises 4 guest cabins, but there's a lot of change you can have there. The master cabin is forward on the main deck, meaning it has amazing views out of the huge glazing either side, and it's also got a completely flat floor forward to an ensuite bathroom. Above that you have the pilot house, which of course is where the skipper's accommodation is. Aft there's a lounging area, bar, study, and a separate dining area outside. At the very top you have the sun deck, and that is the party platform. Up there you have lounging space, a dining area, wet bar with grill, everything else you'd expect, and on this boat there's also a hot tub. This boat here has a pair of MTU 3,200 horsepower engines. Top speed is 25 knots, not bad going for something that weighs 190 tonnes, but if you take the speed down to 10 to 12 knots, you have a range of around 1,500 nautical miles. This here is a boat that we've been really looking forward to seeing. It's a new Beneteau Swift Trawler 30, launched at Paris, people queuing around the corner to see it, and I have no doubt it's going to be the same case here at London. It's the entry-level boat in the Swift Trawler range. Single engine options only, 300 or 370 horsepower, both from Volvo. That top engine will do about 20 knots, you cruise 15-16. This boat, as you see it, has a single cabin option, which means you get a split bathroom and wet room, which is really nice if you're a cruising couple, because of course you have the convertible dinette, which means you have 2 berths in the saloon as well. But there is also the option to have a bunk cabin instead of the wet room if you'd like it. Crucial to this boat's charms is the practical design. Beneteau are known for it. So you have a split transom aft which opens up and means that you can dine overlooking the water. Things like the ladder up to the flybridge, that clips flush against the windows so you have more space in the cockpit to move around. And in general, it's just a brilliantly packaged piece of kit. This boat, as you see it here, with the largest Volvo Penta 370, bow thruster, chart plotter, decent spec, is just over £200,000, including VAT. This is a new Rodman 890 Venturer, and it's the first outboard power boat that Rodman has brought to the leisure market. It was launched at Paris last month. This looks to be the perfect package for somebody upgrading from an open boat or a rib. You have full shelter, you could easily use this boat all year round. You also have 4 berths down below. Okay, privacy is only through a curtain, but if you're a family staying together, that's absolutely fine. Separate bathroom. There's also the choice of single or twin outboards. With the largest twin 200s, this thing will do 38 knots as well. One thing you can guarantee is that this boat is going to be tough as old boots. Rodman have a great name in solid commercial boat building. No doubt that will have passed down to this 890. The starting price with a single outboard is just over £80,000, including UK VAT. Sessa are back here at London with Bates Wharf, and they have the Sessa C42 making its UK debut. This is an all-new sports cruiser from Sessa that will sprout our flybridge sibling at the Dusseldorf Boat Show at the end of January. On board you have 2 cabins, both en suite, enclosed saloon of course, with an electric sunroof and a truly enormous cockpit. What's really nice to see is that Sessa attention to detail, quality and design. it really stands out as a typical Sessa design. Engine options are either IPS 400, 500 or 600. With IPS 600, Sessa are quoting near to 40 knot top speeds. The price for this boat here with IPS 500 ready to go on the water is £434,000 including VAT. What a wonderful surprise these two boats are. This is the Coremate 24 and the Coremate 27, made by the people who used to build the Hydrolift boats, Hydro Design, based in Norway. They're being brought into the UK by Fine Design, based down in Poole, and they look like amazing pieces of kit. They both have super sharp 24-degree hulls, racing pedigree behind them, and with the largest 600 horsepower petrol engine, this 27 here will do 70 knots. The fit out looks absolutely exquisite as well. Lashings of teak, high quality mouldings, lovely stainless steel, real top quality product. That's why this is a 27-foot boat, comes in, as you see it here, at about £110,000, and this 24 is around £70,000 on the water. However, what you're getting is a proper high quality machine, the likes to rival Windy, Chris Craft, but with a real racing edge. With the 27, what you have is a really talented weekender, because you have a pretty cosy double berth in the bow, as well as a toilet and a sink. We can't wait to get both of them out in the water. This is the Delphia Escape 1050. It's being imported to the UK by Norfolk Boat Sales. The boats are built in Poland, built on a sort of sailing boat-esque hull. This one's very much an inland boat. And you can see that by the layout on board as well, where you have a huge cockpit with lots of seating so that you can sit family and friends in the sunshine, and then below decks you can have 2 or 3 cabins with a comfortable dinette in the middle. Now the finish isn't going to be up there with the likes of Chris Craft, but you can't deny what a good package this is. This boat here, fully spec'd up on the water, £120,000 including VAT. This is the new Shearline 1090 HT, and it's a real change of direction for Shearline. Obviously the styling is brand new. We think it's a really good looking boat, but it's also semi-displacement, and with a single 300 horsepower D4 from Volvo Penta, this boat will do 20 knots. The cockpit is all about life in the sun. Of course you have a hard top, but that is a soft folding roof, so it slides back. You have a nice big aperture over the helm station, and then below decks there's 2 cabins, a dinette and a galley as well. This boat here, as you see it on the stand, is £245,000 including VAT. So that's a quick roundup of most of the new stuff here at the London Boat Show, but for a full rundown, be sure to pick up the March issue of Motorboat and Yachting, where we'll have our full London Boat Show review.